What's up, ladies? Welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, I'm going to give you guys some really amazing tips that I do almost every freaking day that will help you in your freaking glow up and help you feel better right now and boost your confidence so that you can show up as the best authentic version of yourself in real life and on social media. So let's get into it. There's going to be some internal work that we talk about, and there's going to be some external things that you can do right now, like right now, right freaking now. Okay, so before we get into it, before we get into the physical part of our body, let's talk about the inner work real quick. So what do I mean by inner work is listening to podcasts like this where we go inward and it has you thinking and it has you questioning and it has you taking different action, more aligned action to shift the physical world. So whether that's EFT tapping I just hit my microphone, whether that's EFT tapping. And if you listen to my last episode, you know what EFT tapping is. And I talk about it all the time on my social media. It's something that I swear by, that I do every day, that I am teaching in my group course that I'm launching the end of this month. So stay tuned on that if you want to join the newsletter to be the first to hear when it launches for pre-sale, which you want to get in on that because you save money. Sign up for my newsletter. Link is in the description. Okay, so alongside EFT tapping, there are so many other tools and techniques that I teach and that I share with you guys for free on this podcast. So let's talk about a couple more things before we move on to the next one. We got meditation, we have journaling prompts, we have all of the things. And so what I say inner work is you really diving into something that you truly desire. Not what someone else does or what works for someone else is what works for you, because the answers are always inside of you. Sure, you can get advice from people. Yes, you can hire a coach. I always recommend hiring a coach or a mentor. The best coaches have coaches, right? Michael Jackson. I meant to say Michael Jordan. What the fuck? But Michael Jackson probably had a coach too. Tony Robbins, we all have a coach. And so they will support you with the inner work. Okay, so enough of that. I can never say enough of that. But okay, next thing that you can do right now is get in cold water. Have you ever done a cold plunge? Does your gym have a cold plunge? Do you have cryo? They don't have cold plunges, but they have cold cryotherapy. There's so much science behind cold water. And so if I don't have space to go to the gym because my gym has a cold plunge, at the end of my showers, I will rinse cold water from the top of my head all the way down to my feet. And that also supports you in grounding yourself, which in return helps you feel better and glows you the fuck up because you become more confident within and stable within. And so cold water from the head all the way down for a couple minutes at the end of your shower. There's science behind it. I don't really know all the science right now off the top of my head. Okay, I'm trying to keep my podcast like under 15 minutes again because I've noticed really under 10 minutes. I've noticed I've been talking a lot, which there's nothing wrong with, but that was my goal when I started, to keep it under 10. Sorry if my throat's raspy. I don't know what's going on. I did a really hard workout actually yesterday. And at the end of the workout, oh my God, I felt like I was tasting blood. Look, do you hear my voice? I am so sorry, guys. I might have to make some hot tea after this, but let's move on. Okay, so sauna. Oof, the sauna. Going in a sauna for 10 minutes, you will feel better after. You will feel better after. Another thing that really helps with feeling better, ladies, is moving your body. When we don't, and this also goes for inner work. I should have spoken about this before, but it's coming to me now. So, and it is something that's literally fucking changed my life. If I'm sitting on my couch and I catch myself scrolling and I'm like starting to go in that comparison trap and I'm feeling like shit and I'm just like not in it, I have energy that's stuck inside of my body. that it's going to stay stuck if I don't move it and release it. So you can release and move energy through so many ways, through dancing, through running, through walking, through literally getting in your body and just like getting in that primal movement and moving. You can sing, you can do art, like allowing that energy. They call it transmuting your energy. So transferring energy that's stuck into something else. You can transition it into something different and beautiful. So that is very, very important. And that will help you feel better right now. Ooh, sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. First thing in the morning, ladies, you go right outside, get sunlight on your face right away. Andrew Huberman talks about the science behind it. I highly recommend looking into that. Walking. Oh my gosh, ladies. So I do this thing where I go on a walk like a couple times a day, and it's just clockwork because I've noticed, even if I'm not feeling good, I go on that walk and I just feel even more better and even more alive because there are so many healing properties in nature. Nature is so healing. So walking, I wake up, I go right outside. I'm hitting the sunlight and the walking, 2 birds with 1 stone at one time. So yes, walking, walking, walking. Ooh, more veggies. Okay, so vegetables. Ladies, we're in our glow up season. We're in our glow up season so that we can show up more in our business and so that we can start that business that we've been dreaming to start and create that dream life that we've been wanting to create. And even if you have your dream job, we are glowing up so that we can continue to show up as the best person in that job, in our life, for ourselves. So veggies, enough said. You guys know, come on. If you're listening to my podcast, you know why veggies are good for you. Eat them and make it fun. Like I've been making these ground beef tacos with lettuce wraps. Oof. And it's so fun. Like I do a lot of stuff with peppers. Peppers is such a good snack. And I've been most recently on this kick with peppers and I dip them in, I do Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt can always, in my opinion, can always replace sour cream. So I do Greek yogurt mixed with this thing from Trader Joe's. That's like the onion. It's like in a little glass circular container. It's like a spicy onion thing. And I mix it with the yogurt and it just tastes so good. And I dip peppers in it. So eat your veggies, baby. Next up, water, 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 water. It's simple. Drink it, baby. Go get yourself a cute little cup that has a straw. This is Jessica science. Okay. Sometimes I refer to myself as like, if it works for me, I'm science. I studied it. It works. I'm playing, but like not really. So straws. Straws, in my opinion, help you drink water so much faster. And what's helped me with being able to drink more water is getting one of those Stanley cups. I get mine from Marshall, so it's technically a Stanley cup, a fake Stanley cup. Something I've been doing probably the past couple months is celery juice and spinach. I do celery and spinach, water, ice in my NutriBullet. Bam, I drink that first thing when I wake up. I allow that to coat my stomach because that also helps with your gut health, and gut health boosts your confidence and makes you feel good, feel better. If you are interested in gut health, send me a DM. My girl, T.I. I was going to call her by her nickname, Ty, but her real name's Tiana. She is the gut queen, the gut method queen. She literally has this thing called the gut method. So if you're interested, send me a DM on Instagram and I will send you her information. So yes, I do that right in the morning when I wake up and I feel so much better. I used to drink matcha right when I woke up and I just like sometimes would get nauseous. So I love this because it like coats the stomach and it's high nutrients for us, good for us. Another thing you can do right now to boost your confidence and make you feel better and glow the fuck up is teeth. Look how white my teeth are. I got this thing from Amazon. I don't know what it's called, but it's in my Amazon storefront. Link is in the description or on my Instagram link in bio. And it's, guys, it's natural. They're not paying me to say any of this. I promise. I saw everyone talk about it. And so I wanted to hop on. And it's all natural ingredients compared to like Crest white strips that are not good for your gums. And you just like, it's kind of like a mouthwash. You do it before you brush your teeth and you go and get them pearly whites, baby. You go and get them pearly whites. Okay. Ooh, hair masks. Hair masks is also part of this glow up season that we're in. I do hair masks at least once a week. And I'm very big into natural. That's what works for me. That's what makes me feel better because chemicals don't make you feel good, period. Period. So I do coconut oil, and I've most recently been putting grapeseed oil in my hair. Do you see how much hair I have right now? I cut my hair here last year. It freaking grew from all these beautiful things that I'm doing. All these things. Feeling good helps it. Oof, I'm getting hungry. Good. I only have a couple more left to share with you, and then I'm going to eat. Okay. Ooh. Closing doors. Not like physically, but like energetically. Closing doors and not leaving them open. If you have things that have been on your list for months, or if you've had DMs that you haven't responded to in months, or if you have messages that you haven't responded to in months, closing that door is going to make you feel better. I promise. Ooh, and last but not least, cleaning your environment, baby. Enough said. Cleaning that environment. And before we finish this, I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I've taken out of my life that's also helped me feel better. And the first one's alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank in about a year and a half. And ooh, girl, that's going to be another episode. You feel better when you don't drink. And if you do go out and go to the bars, you can get mocktails. Next, isolation. Oof. Last year, I isolated myself so much, and that brought so much more anxiety and depression and all the things. And I took that out of my life. I go out now. I stopped having shame and guilt around that because I would have shame and guilt for going out. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I let that limiting belief go, and I don't isolate myself anymore. I go out into the environment, I meet people, and I feel so fucking good doing it. I've eliminated scrolling a lot. I do this thing called social media detox. I'm actually doing it today. It's Sunday. Every so often, I think I did it last week too. I just don't go on social media on Sundays so I can really get centered and grounded with myself and do all the things I want to do for me and not have any influence from any external energy on social media. And the last thing I did that I took out was hanging out with people who drained my energy. I call them energy munchers, energy seekers, all the things. And I talked a lot about this on the last episode. So if you are curious about people pleasing and energy munchers, go listen to the last episode. But taking those people out of your life and setting the boundaries, baby. Again, talking more about that and teaching you guys all of the things about boundaries in my group coaching program that I'm launching the end of this month. Girl, you're going to feel like a whole weight comes off your shoulder. And I want to tell you something. When I started incorporating all of these things, I literally lost weight. When I wasn't doing this, I gained weight. It's crazy, but it's true. What Future said. I think he has a song that he goes, "It's crazy, but it's true." Thank you guys for joining me on this episode. I had so much fun talking to you guys. And if you have any other recommendations, if you want to hear anything else, go ahead and join my broadcast channel on Instagram because I will randomly ask you guys questions and you can like actually respond there. And I would love to give you guys what you want to know. But stay tuned for more content that's coming all about the dream business and the dream life. Okay. I've noticed a lot of my girls that come to me are stuck in their 9-to-5 and they know the type of job the type of career that they want to start. And we're doing it. We're doing it, period. And I've noticed a lot of girls who come to me have started their dream business, but they're lacking the confidence and they haven't done enough inner work to scale it and to be more present in real life and on social media to scale their business. And I've also been noticing I've been attracting a lot of girls who have their dream job, but they just want to be able to show up more authentically, more confidently on social media so that they can also make passive income on social media and work smarter, not harder. So cool, right? Anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll see you in my next podcast episode next week. Bye. Mwah.